So, hello everyone, this is Denise with D. Marie Jewelry DMJ. And today I'm going to make what they call a goddess bracelet. Okay. And in order to do that, you have to have certain supplies. Okay. So I was gifted this black bead stringing wire right here. This is a Beadalon 19 strand. It's a nylon coated stainless steel wire. Okay. And it's in black. And I'm going to use black because that's all I have. And you need that string. Now I'm using about, let's see, about 14 inches or so, because I'm not sure. It's about, yeah, so 12, and that's about 14 or 15 inches of wire. I just got extra on there just in case I needed it. So you want to take a long piece of your string and you'll want to double it, okay? And you will need a clasp of some sort. I have a toggle type of clasp. These are really beautiful and fancy. Okay. And you'll need a crimp tube. Okay. And right now I'm using a number 3. I will see if that works or not. But you need number 3. You need a crimp tube. Crimp tubes go through the wire and then back through, and then you crimp them and it keeps your bead in place or whatever you need to use it for. Okay. You also need, now for this bracelet I'm going to use 8mm, and I have a beige pearl and a green pearl. And you also need what they call closed jump rings. Closed jump rings are soldered all the way and you can't open them. Okay. You can use opened ones if you want to put them all together tight, and then there's a chance they won't stay tight. But I wanted to make sure I had the correct type of jump rings. And I got these on Amazon and they came in a kit of 4 different colors. Okay. And these are all 8mm. Okay. And this will be the first time I'm ever making this type of bracelet. So I'm filming it, but I don't know how it's going to go. So first off, you need to take your doubled wire or thread or string or whatever you're going to use. But this is what they suggest you use, okay? And you're going to take your first part of your toggle and you open up your wire and put that through right here. You don't have to use this type of toggle. You can use a lobster claw clasp or whatever. I like these best because for sure you're going to be able to put your bracelet on and off mostly without the use of another tool or helping from a hand, somebody else is helping you. So then you're going to get your crimp tube right here, and you're going to take both of those wires and put them through, just like this. Bring them down to your toggle. Okay. And you want to leave a little space for it to jiggle back and forth. Okay. Okay, so then you take your crimp tool. You'll need a crimp tool. Crimping tools come like this, or they have special new ones that make a rounded look or whatever. I don't need that because I can use a cover. I have them, so I'm just using them. So a crimp tool, as you can see, it has one groove right here, and it has another groove here. And on this side, it has like a triple groove. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's like a triple groove right here. And so first thing you do is you take your crimp tube, you make sure your wires are straight like this. You will set the crimp tube in the first chamber and press. Okay. Then you will take it and put it in the second chamber and turn your crimp tool this way to the side, and then you fold that together. Okay. And that's nice and secure. And that's how you originally do a crimping. Okay. So, all right. So, now I have to remember if you put, I believe you put, okay. Make sure I got these separate. Okay. So first you put your, now you're going to have 2 sets of string. One here and one here. All right. You're going to put your first bead on the first string. Okay. Just like this. Okay. And then you take a closed jump ring and you close these ends up, and you're going to put on this over the 2 strings. And this is for somebody who hasn't seen this before or done this before. Then you'll want to hold tight like this. Okay. So now you're going to take, you want to put this string aside. You want to take your other set of beads, and I've got a beige bead here, a beige pearl, and you're going to put this one on the bottom part of the string, and now you'll have this. Okay, up, one down. Okay. So now you take the next one, you take your next closed jump ring, and you'll want to go back through the 2. It's kind of like weaving, okay? It's like you're weaving. All right, then you've got this. All right. Okay. I'm going to flip it around. So now what you're going to do is you're just going to keep going. Okay, you're going to put the green one on the top. And then you've got this 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then you just keep going. You know, you're going to put your jump ring, your closed jump ring, it's going to go on the 2 wires. Okay, now we'll get the bottom wire and get your pearl. Get your beige pearl. Okay. And now we're going to continue. Okay. And then you're going to take your top one and do your green. And you can use whatever kind of beads you want, as long as this 8mm jump ring and these 8mm beads are the same size. If you do them in a different size, I don't know what's going to happen, but they say that's what you need to do. Now, we could experiment and do something else later, But right now, that's what we're going to do. And I got to stop for a minute, put my sweater back on, because it's chilly. 1 minute I'm hot, the next minute I'm cold. Okay, there. And believe me, this is kind of soothing doing this bead work. Make sure I stay in here. All right, got that. I'm going to do the 2. Okay. So it's odd and even and odd. So up. Now the 2, and I really love these 2 colors together. And I am going to make a second one, and when I do, I'm going to use the beige, and I've got these beautiful blue stones. I just had to make one first to see how it would be, because I've never done this before. And I've made bracelets before. I've made a lot of bracelets, but I love the looks of these. They're just beautiful. Okay, just gonna keep going. Okay. Yeah, when I first saw this thread, this beading wire, I never used it for this before. I did not know what you used it for, and then I looked it up and I watched some videos, and I noticed they were using this thin wire to, like, make these bracelets. So I'm like, oh, and they have a different name brand, but I really I really thought, wow, that's very similar. And I'm pretty sure this type of wire I used for something else too, but I don't remember what it was. And so we're having a beautiful sunny day today. It's not that warm out, but I was able to take my walk today. I have to take a walk every day, and if I don't, I have to do something else instead. And I don't like going out in 32-degree weather. But today the sun's nice and warm, and I was able to go out, and that felt really good. And my pain's getting better on my leg. So that's been helpful, because if you can't walk, you're done for. Okay, just keep going. You can see the beautiful pattern we're getting here. Green. And you have to pay attention to what you're doing, or else you forget the pattern. Okay. I need a beige. Okay. Okay, now a green. So see it on my wrist. It's only halfway around. So I've got to keep going. I need okay. So I'd like to thank whoever started this goddess type of bracelet, because they are beautiful. I just love it. And when I saw the video on people making them, and I saw them online, there was, you know, there's advertisements for them and stuff. I said, wow, I'd really love to make some of those and have some of those, and if I ever go to some shows, I'd like to sell some of those, because I really think people would really enjoy these better than the other bracelets I was making a long time ago. And when it's warmer out, I'm going to go through all the jewelry I've made in the past. And maybe see if anybody's interested in purchasing some. In my area. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see where we're at now. I think I'm done. I just got to put the clasp on here, and I think that would actually do it. Okay. So there we are. That's what your goddess bracelet should look like. Okay. So now I just need another jump ring. I need another crimp. And this is a number 3 crimp. Okay. Okay. So this is the tricky part. And I will make sure this is tight. Okay. So you put, not sure, put it in one. You put the crimp through the two. Okay. Yeah, you put the crimp. I'm going to try this. Put the crimp through the two, and then you put the one through here. Then they put it through the last bead, I believe. And then you leave one. Oh, wait. First I got to put this on. Yeah, there was a little error there. So you put the two strings on the crimp, and then you take one and you put your toggle piece on. Yep. And put this up here. Okay. And you put your string through the one bead. And make sure your toggle can turn like that. Okay. Yeah, that would be right. Then you take your crimp tool and you do your same crimping like you did the other one. You want to straighten out your crimp, straighten out your wires. And now see, that's getting to, there we go. I'm going to hold it tight. So you're going to take it and crimp, and then take it and tight. Okay. So then you've got this, okay? All right. I'm just going to take it and cut it as close to the edge right there. All right. And then I'm going to take this one and cut it right here. Okay. So like that. I don't know what I did there. Oh, okay. That's fine. Okay. So here we go. Got my toggle. And I don't have my measuring tool, but I think I'm a 7 wrist. This might be a little, there we go. There we go, everybody. I made my very first goddess bracelet. Now you can buy wire that matches your colors, and I may do that in the future because I really enjoyed doing this bracelet. But there is my beautiful goddess bracelet number 1. All right, so now I want to start number 2. Just love it. Wow, that is beautiful. Okay. Okay. Wow, I'm so excited. Yeah, I love it. All right, so I'm going to pick up these green ones now. Okay, so I've got my beautiful beads here, and these, I believe these were ocean jaspers, something like that. They look like ocean jaspers. They are gorgeous, let me tell you. Okay, so let's measure. So I'm just going to go 12 inches this time. That was way too much wire last time. All right. Oh, and so this wire that I got, it's 0.015 of an inch or 0.38 millimeters. It's size S. That's what I'm using. Okay, so I need another crimp tube. Crimp tube. Another clasp, or I mean toggle set. Okay, so we're going to do it again. We're going to put your toggle on the end. Okay. Take your crimp tube and put your two wires through together. Okay. Bring it all the way down. I want these to be as straight as possible. Let's see, not quite even enough. Okay. Okay, so once again, get your crimp tool ready. Bring this up. Make sure it can dangle. Set your crimp into the first chamber and then turn it and put it in the second chamber. You come up with that. Nice and sturdy. Okay. So this time I'm going to start off with these beautiful beads I have. 8mm beads and 8mm closed jump rings. Okay. So first I'm going to put bead number 1 on. And then the jump ring. Second set of beads on the bottom string. Okay. Okay. Up, up, up on one side, down on another side. Every other. Okay. Whoops, I did something wrong there. I wasn't paying attention and I grabbed the wrong color bead. Now imagine you could mix them up if you want to. I don't want to, so right now I have this. Okay. You can see how beautiful those beads are. And they go really nice together because the beige color is like right here in these stones. And I'll keep this one right here so I can see the length. Ways to go yet. Okay. Yeah, another thing you could do is mix the jump ring colors. I have four different colors here, so you could do like one gold, one silver, one brass, one copper, just to make it look interesting. There's no there's no particular way to no rules on how you do it. It's up to you. And sometimes you don't have the right color matches of beads. You might want to do a mixture. Okay. So first what I did was I ordered just this size jump ring to see if I really would enjoy making this bracelet at all. And I really do. It's not that hard to do. It's not confusing. I really feel like it's a good thing, and I think they're coming out beautiful. So I really like that aspect of it too. Okay. And they really come along quickly. It doesn't seem like it's taking forever. I remember when I first was learning how to make bracelets, and it felt like it was taking forever, but it was half the work because I only did one line. This is two. And like somebody goes to sell these, don't expect to pay cheap. I mean, you're not going to pay $10 for this type of bracelet. It's going to be like $25, and you should expect it for the amount of work it takes. You need to understand how long it takes, and all the stuff you have to purchase, and all the time it takes for you. You can't expect to pay $10 and $5 for everything. Just saying. All right, let's see where we're at here. Look at that. You can put the two together. I think I only need two more. You need the next one is beige. And the last one is a blue. Okay, beige. And last one. Okay, let's see. Yeah, perfect match. Okay. So for now, I'm just going to make two at this size. The problem with selling bracelets is knowing the size of somebody else's wrist, and you don't. And a lot of times you'll find people who love bracelets have big fat wrists. People who love rings usually have big fat fingers. And without like having a complete order and knowing the size they wear, it's a guessing game. It really is. It's a guessing game. All right, so now I'm going to put this on. I'm going to put this on this one. And I'm going to put it through. And make sure you flip this over. The blue ones were on top. I want them on top. There we go. Bring it through that one. Bring this toggle down. Make sure it's tight. Okay, there we go. All right, and now I'm going to get my get this crimp and turn. Okay, there we go. It's loose. Snip my wire. And snip this one. There we go. Bracelet number 2. Put my toggle on. There we go. Beautiful. I love toggles because, like I said, they're easy breezy to put on. Just gorgeous. Get in the sun so you can really see those gemstones shine in those pearls. Oh, I'm so excited, you guys. 2 bracelets. Goddess Bracelets, they're called. Just reminding you. There we go. All right. I'm so happy. All right. That was so successful. So, this is Denise with DMarie Jewelry-DMJ. Ask you to subscribe to my channel. And remember, jewelry beautifies your life. Okay? So, we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.